What's up, Peaktimers? Phil here from PeaktimeRacing. Hot Wheels Team Transports have been out since 2018. They've gone from 0 all the way up to almost 90 now, plus all these special editions, the Legends Tour ones. There's a lot of different variety of Hot Wheels Team Transports, and it might be too many for you to collect. So in this video, I'm going to go over some of the collections that you can focus on if you want to start collecting Hot Wheels Team Transports.
So I've organized Team Transports into 3 separate collections: themed, brand, and collectability. Our first themed collection is golf, and we have first off number 26 Team Transporter, which is the Lancia Rally 037 and Euro Hauler. And this is it right here. So golf themed liveries are always very popular in the collector community. So we have our first golf themed Team Transporter, and you can see Euro Hauler is a really cool one. It's got the big opening on it, the big side on it, so it's really nice. So you can put that livery on there, the golf logo right there with Lancia Racing on the front end. And then we have our very cool looking Lancia Rally car right here with the golf livery all around it as well. So that's a very cool one to start off our golf collection. You can display it brand new in package, or you open it up and you can display it how you like. I like to put my cars on the top when they're like these big ones, so you can display it with the car, showing the car and the actual Team Transport. So that's our very first one for our golf liveried one. So we'll put the golf liveried one, the first one right there. And our second golf one that we have is number 41, which is the Porsche 917 LH and Fleet Flyer. So again, another one that I display kind of on top right there. But let's have a look at that Fleet Flyer, big golf logo on the side of it. There's your front end, says golf as well. Top is in that light blue with the orange. And then our back is all blue on the inside. And then our Porsche 917 LH, very nice classic Porsche race car right there. That one's got the golf logo just on that rear kind of fender area on both sides. There we have it. Real Riders, of course, on there. And it says Golf Porsche right on the back as well, which is really cool. So again, this one you can display like that on the inside, or you can display it just on the top, just like that. And I noticed the color difference of the Porsche compared to the actual Transport, which is kind of disappointing, but hey, that's just how it is. But there it is, our Golf Porsche right there for the Team Transport. So that's our second one. And then we do have one more in this series, and we do have the this one is the Di Tommaso Pantera Gruppo 4 and Second Story Lorry right here. Second Story Lorry is a really cool Team Transport, but let's have a look at that Pantera first. So we got the Golf livery right there on that front hood. Technically the engine's in the back, so I don't know if that would be called the hood or not, but the frunk, we'll call it the frunk. Golf 69 on there as well. Orange on the base of this one. And then our Second Story Lorry is a really cool one right here. This one in the Golf, you can see the Golf logo on the front, Golf on the side, and then we can open this piece right up, and then this has that adjustable kind of piece on the back right there, which is really cool. So you can have them go up into like that, or you can store two cars on the top. So this is really cool because if you have other golf cars in your Hot Wheels collection, this is one that you can put your other golf cars on there. So you can fit 2 more Hot Wheels golf cars on there, and then you can close that up and display it just like that. But those are our 3 Hot Wheels golf livery Team Transports, a really cool collection of them. Our next themed collection is the Legends Tour collection of Team Transports. And our very first one is a 2021 Legends Tour, and that is the Corvette Stingray Coupe and Carry-On right here. So every year they have the Legends Tour, now started in 2021, and they have really cool car shows and then competitions and stuff, but they also have these special edition Team Transports which are released. They are usually Walmart exclusive, as that's where they usually host the show. So you can see this one does say Walmart on there, and then they have that Hot Wheels Legends Tour logoing on there. Mostly yellow and black is what most of these ones are, but that one is a really cool one. That's the first one in 2021. So we can see that Corvette right there, love the wheels on that one, but looking really good. So we'll put that one aside. Our 2022 Hot Wheels Legends Tour is the 70 Nova and Horizon Hauler. And that is them right there. Very, very nice looking Horizon Hauler. That Legends Tour logoing on the side right there. And then our Nova is that like wide body, blacked out wheels, chrome lip on them as well. Looking really, really nice. Big wing on the back, the roll bars on the inside. It's a really cool Legends Tour car right there with our nice Horizon Hauler right there. So we can store the Nova, fits there perfectly on the back. We'll put the Horizon Hauler right beside that Corvette for our 2022 Team Transport. 2023 Hot Wheels Team Transport. This one was one of my favorites for the Legends Tour, and that's the Porsche 935 and Fleet Street. And you can see this one, it's got not much of the black and yellow. It's more of a like a dark silver or a grayish metallic, and the yellow and black kind of mixed in. But I love the Porsche 935. There it is with the Legends Tour logoing on the back right there. And then you can see obviously the number. It does say 23. Actually, all of them do have the number on them. I should have specified that. So the Corvette 21, the Nova 22, and obviously the 23 Porsche for the year of the Legends Tour. But yeah, Porsche 935, really, really like that one right there. So that's a cool one. And then we've got that one with our Fleet Street. There it is. Good combination. Like I said, one of my favorites for the Legends Tour ones. And 2024 Hot Wheels Legends Tour. And we have our Nissan Laurel 2000 SGX in Aero Lift right here. And this one, very dark. You can see the 24 on the front and on the side of the Nissan. And then you can see the black all around on that one. Very stealthy looking for this year's one for the Legends Tour. Let's have a look at that Nissan right there in that black, looking really good. Legends Tour logoing on the back right there. There it is on the bottom as well. And then the Legends Tour logoing right there on the side of that one as well for Aerolift. We'll put Aerolift and the Nissan right there and put it right beside the Porsche one. And for 2025 Hot Wheels Legends Tour, we went from very dark to very bright. We've got the yellow, white, black Legends Tour one right here. It's the BMW M3 right there, and we've got the HW Rally Hauler with the trailer, the Rally trailer right there as well. So a really cool combination. And I've said it before, when you open these ones up, I'm not a huge fan of how this trailer piece doesn't like stay locked in. It just kind of rests on top. It's good when it rolls on the ground. You can see it's fine, but if you move it around or whatever, it just comes right apart. So a little bit disappointing on that thing, but that's okay. The car itself, really, really nice. What is it? E46 M3, I believe. There we have it. M3, kind of in a yellow, a little bit darker shade of yellow, but it's still a nice yellow. But there we go. We've got that one for our 2025. You can see obviously the 25 on the side of that M3. So that's our 25 Legends Tour. And we'll go ahead and we'll throw that one just right back here. And for the 2026 Hot Wheels Legends Tour, we have the 2024 Honda Civic Type R and Kusuku Hauler. And this one I don't have in hand yet, as the 2026 Hot Wheels Legends Tour hasn't happened yet, but I will get this one soon and we'll be able to complete this collection. And next we go into branded collections, and my favorite brand on the Team Transport to collect is Porsche. And our very first one, it's actually Team Transport number 1, which is the Porsche 356 Speedster and the VW Transporter T1 pickup, and that is the nice combination of those two. It's a very small Hot Wheels Team Transport, as you can see right there, but very, very nice indeed. One of my favorite brands, like I said, to collect, and that's our very first one from it. So we have that nice Porsche Speedster with the red on the inside. I wouldn't say the proportions are perfectly correct. I mean, that 356 Speedster looks almost bigger than the T1 Transporter pickup, but hey, that's okay. We'll put our first one right back there for number 1 of our Porsches. And then we go into our next Porsche Hot Wheels Team Transport Mo edition, and that is number 6 Team Transport, then Porsche 962 and Fleet Flyer right there. Love the Momo livery on there. I wish we had more Momo liveries on the Team Transports, but this is the only one as far as I'm aware. But yeah, pretty cool one for a Porsche. Your Porsche 962 on there. We'll put that one right in the back right there. And then our next one, we have another little one. Moving on in, it is number 13, the Porsche 356A Outlaw and the VW Transporter T1 pickup. Very similar to our number 1 of the Hot Wheels Team Transport Porsche, but this one is a coupe, whereas the first one was a convertible. We'll go back to our first one here so you guys can see. So there we go. Coupe and convertible, very similar, same transport though. This one actually it is. I just said we need more Momo ones, and you know what? This just answered me right away. That is a Momo livery Porsche. I actually didn't notice that, but it doesn't have that red and yellow, the classic Momo coloring right there. But we'll put that Porsche right back there. And then arguably one of the most popular Porsche collectible team transports, it is the RWB Porsche 930, an Aerolift. RWB Porsches are just so popular. So any RWB Porsche in any lineup in Hot Wheels is going to be very, very hot and collectible, and people want to get their hands on. And there is that one right there, looking very, very nice. Definitely a valuable one. We might see this one again in this video. We'll see. It's a hint to that. But there's our RWB Porsche. We'll move that one right to the back right there. And number 45, we've got the Porsche 962 and Sakura Sprinter. This one, the Golf liveried one that we did see in the Golf collection, but this one is a Porsche, so it also can go into your Porsche collection right there with that nice Golf livery right there. We'll move that one right back beside the RWB Porsche. And number 45, we have a shell-themed Porsche 962 and Sakura Sprinter right here. There it is with the shell and Porsche. And then these wheels, I think, on that 962 look really cool. But there we have that Porsche themed one as well, shell on the back as well. We'll go ahead and put that one beside there. And number 61 is the Porsche 959 and Euro Hauler. This is a really cool combination. I really love the big Porsche writing on the side of that Euro Hauler, and we'll go around and have a look at that one as well. And then you can see the 959 as well is kind of like a rally style 959. It's got the thicker raised suspension tires on there, so looking really cool. So that's a cool Porsche one as well. We'll put that one right behind there. And our next one is one that we already saw in this video. It is the Porsche 934.5, and we have the Fleet Street with it, and that's a Legends Tour car from 2023. So that obviously does belong in our Porsche collection, but very cool. Like I said, one of my favorite for the Legends Tour liveried ones. I'll go ahead and throw that one right back there. And our newest Porsche is number 66 Team Transport, the Porsche 906 Carrera 6 and Carry On. And I'm actually surprised that we don't have another newer Porsche so far in the Team Transport collection. This is the most recent one, number 66, but hopefully we'll see another one soon. But this is definitely a unique model Porsche. I don't know if we've seen this one before or not, but definitely cool. But yeah, that completes your Hot Wheels Team Transport Porsche collection. And our next Hot Wheels Team Transport branded collection is Mercedes, and our very first one is Team Transport number 10, and that's the Mercedes-Benz 190E and Fleet Street, and this one is in the Falcon Tires livery right here. So very cool livery on this one right here. Love the green and the blue and the kind of mix in that they have for it. Looking really, really cool. So that's a cool livery for our very first Mercedes for our Mercedes collection. We'll go ahead and throw that one just right there. Team Transport number 21 is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL and Euro Hauler. And this is the first time we've seen Euro Hauler in the Hot Wheels Team Transport lineup. And this was a very popular one when it first came out, looking really, really good. And then we have, of course, one of the most iconic Mercedes ever. It's the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Although this one, it is a gull wing in real life, but this one is all fixed. There's not actual gull wing opening doors on this car, but still a very, very cool IWC livery on there for this Hot Wheels Team Transport, and we'll throw that one right there. Number 39, Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL 6.8 AMG and Fleet Flyer. And there we have this nice combination right there. Big Mercedes-Benz, big engine on the inside of this one in real life, but looking good with the Fleet Flyer and the white in yellow kind of theme livery on there. And there's a close-up of that nice Mercedes-Benz right there, looking really good. And we'll go ahead and throw that one right behind here. And number 48, the 2016 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3 and Fleet Street. This one is a really cool looking livery, IWC, so it can kind of match that Eurohaller and 300 SL. But yeah, looking really, really nice. And I really like the AMG GT3. It's a really cool Mercedes. Look at the watch on the top right there, the IWC watch. So really, really cool one. Nice livery on this one. Like I said, that can match that nice Eurohaller and 300 SL. So we'll go ahead and throw that one right there. Number 59, Team Transport. It's the 1997 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR and Fleet Street. Very, very clean looking one for a Hot Wheels Team Transport. The Fleet Street's just all black. And then we have our CLK GTR and a very, very cool livery on there. I mean, it's just clean. There's no livery at all. Look at that beautiful looking Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. We'll go ahead and throw that one on there and just move it right to the back. And number 67 is the sober Mercedes C9 and Fleet Flyer. And I really, really like the livery on here. Look at this matching livery. You can almost like back this one up right here and have it kind of blend in together a little bit. Not quite, doesn't quite match, but still looking so, so good. I really, really like this combination right here, the graphics on the side. And let's have a look at that sober C9 right here. Looking really good. And I think this piece comes off and you can see the engine right there. There we have it, Mercedes-Benz written on the back of this one. But yeah, just a really cool model. And then you match it with the cool livery. It's looking fantastic. And we'll throw that one just right properly on that side and right beside there. And our last Mercedes to collect, number 70, Hot Wheels Team Transport. It is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL again, but this time with the 55 Mercedes-Benz Balaz Wonder, or officially called the Blue Wonder, but I don't think it's fully licensed by Mattel. But yeah, just a really cool Team Transport. It's the first time we're seeing this one right here. Very, very cool looking Mercedes-Benz combination. And I believe we're getting this one back, and we're getting a 300 SLR in the 2026 Hot Wheels Team Transport. So stay tuned for that one. We'll have more information on that one coming up in the future. But until then, that is your up-to-date current Mercedes-Benz Hot Wheels Team Transport collection. Our next Hot Wheels Team Transport brand collection is GTR or Skyline, which technically could be in our themed collection as well, but they are all Nissans. So here we have our very first one, and this is Team Transport number 3, the 69 Skyline van and Carry On right here. So there we have that nice combination of those ones. This one does have the Ad Van livery on there. So there you have that one for our first Skyline. We'll put that right there. Then our next Skyline that we have rolling in right here is Team Transport number 8, and that's the Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX and Secura Sprinter. This one has the JDML kind of graphics on the side, all Japanese graphics and stuff, of course, on this one. And this one's a cool little Skyline that we have for it. One of the early Skylines. So the first two are kind of the older generation Skylines. And then we get into the more modern classic style Skylines. And our very first one, probably one of the more popular Team Transports that we have, because it's the number 12 Nissan Skyline GTR BNR34 and the Aero Lift. And you can see this is a great combination. Obviously, an R34 GTR Skyline being a very, very popular car in the Hot Wheels collector community. So this one is definitely a good one to get for the Team Transports. You can see that one really cool. Love the metallic silver colorway on that one. I'll go ahead and park it right back there. Team Transport number 27, we have the Nissan Skyline GTR BNR32 and Secura Sprinter. This one also in an Ad Van livery. Check that one out, looking fantastic, being an Ad Van car in that nice black and red. And look at that R32 GTR, loving the wheels on that one. Great detail all around just a fantastic looking one. So that's a really cool one to add to your Skyline collection. We'll go ahead and throw that right beside the R34 right there. Number 44, Hot Wheels Team Transport, and we have the LBER 34 Super Silhouette, Nissan Skyline, and Fleet Street. That is definitely a cool collectible one. The Advan livery, the Liberty Walk livery, Motul, just a really cool combination of liveries on this one. And this one is one of the best Hot Wheels castings of all time. I love the LBER 34 Super Silhouette. Love that Liberty Walk, that big front lip on there. Just a fantastic, cool looking casting. And we will see this one again soon as well. So we'll go ahead and throw that one right down and back it just right up right there. A non-numbered Hot Wheels Team Transport. It's the Fast and Furious edition of the LBER 34 Super Silhouette. And this one is sitting on a carry-on. And this one was, I believe it was a Walmart exclusive. Very hard to find. This one was really eaten up with the collectors, but just a really cool livery on there. There's your carry-on, and then there's your LBER Super Silhouette with the obviously Fast and Furious livery on there for the Skyline. Looking fantastic. It's just a really, really cool collectible one right there. So that one is definitely a neat one to add to your Skyline GTR collection. We'll go ahead and put that one right there. And number 56, Hot Wheels Team Transport. It's the LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GTRR version 2 and Flipside Hauler. It's a handful of a name, but a very, very cool collectible one. And obviously the star of the show in this one is that Flipside Hauler. So let's go ahead and take out our Nissan GTR right here. So we have that Liberty Walked kind of R35 generation GTR right there. Very, very cool in that Rocket Bunny livery as well. And then our Flipside Hauler, which is a really, really unique, cool one right here. So it has those doors that kind of flip open. Let's actually take it off the trailer so we can see it a little better. So we can open these up, and then you can have your car store, and we can have it showing just on one side, and we can have that side closed, or we can flip this side open. We can see it as well. And then the back also open. So really, really cool transport trailer one right here, and you can have it fully closed just like that and then locked in, and it's really low to the ground as well. So very cool Liberty Walk livery on that one as well. We'll go ahead and back it up just right there. And our most current Skyline GTR Team Transports, number 69, it's the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR LBWK and the Fleet Flyer, and you can see this one with the very Liberty Walk livery on this one, the color and all that as well. Let's have a look at that 2000 GTR. You can see this one's got that wide body Skyline Liberty Walk kit on there. Look at the back, interesting for that one as well. But yeah, Liberty Walked Skyline, lots of Liberty Walk, lots of Advan. Yeah, that's just what it is for our Skyline collection, and that's your complete Skyline collection Team Transports. Moving on to our collectability section of Hot Wheels Team Transports, and our very first one is the BMW M3 and Fleet Flyer Supreme Edition, and this was one that was exclusively sold through the Supreme stores and online, and it's a very, very hard collectible one to get your hands on when you're putting together a Team Transport collection. This one is valued at, I think it's between $250 and $300 if you buy it brand new, but you can see the big Supreme logoing on the top right there. And let's grab that M3 that rolled away right here. Very cool Supreme BMW M3. Just a really neat one to have in your collection if you're collecting for exclusivity and value. So that's definitely going to be your hardest one to find. We'll put that one just right back there. And then your next one, which is going to be exclusive and collectible, harder to get as far as value goes as well, is your RWB Porsche and Aerolift. This one is commanding values now of around $100 brand new. So definitely an expensive one to get, but definitely an exclusive one, an expensive one for your collection. We've seen this one in our Porsche show, but very, very nice. Very cool looking one. And our next one is the Fast and Furious LBER 34 Super Silhouette Nissan Skyline and Carry On. This is the Fast and Furious themed one right here. And this one is commanding around $175 on the secondary market right now. Just a very exclusive, rare one. Harder to get just because this was released in smaller numbers through Walmart, but definitely a collectible one when it comes to your Hot Wheels Team Transports. And I really, really like this one as well. It's a very cool one. So we'll put that one just right to the back beside that RWB. And our next one for collectability is the Nissan Skyline van and carry-on. And it might not be the most sought after one when it comes to team transport, but this one was more about rarity. This one was hard to find early on, and it's still hard to find today. And this one commands a value right now. You can get it for on the secondary market for about $60, which is pretty high when it comes to the team transports. But definitely I can see this one going up in value later on. It's an Advan livery, so a lot of the Advan collectors are trying to get their hands on this one. So definitely good time to get into the market for that one right there. I'll go ahead and throw it right down there. And our most recent one for collectability is the Ferrari 250 GTO and the Fiat 642 RN2 Bartelli Transport. This one is so cool. One of my favorite all-time Hot Wheels team transports. And this one, if you want to get into one right now, I think they're only going for around $25, but I can see this one just skyrocketing in value later on as some new collectors come into the market and want to get their hands on it, because it's just such a cool Hot Wheels team transport. Ferrari themed, has this little piece that comes out in the back right here. But get your hands on this one now before it gets harder to find and before the values of it go up. But definitely a good one to get into your collector section of Hot Wheels team transports. And those are your 5 right there when I say it comes to collectability. If you're just trying to keep a niche collection but you want some exclusive ones, go for those 5.